three ones. First CD projects, CD backend. Let me run the backend. JSON server db.json dash dash watch. JSON server is running, and here I'm gonna repeat it again, everything. CD projects, CD. Oh, already we are in cut. npm run dev. So let's understand, sir, from starting. For backend and DB, we used JSON server. JSON server. So JSON server, what are the syntaxes? You will use commands like npm install -g JSON server. This is the first thing you need to do. Second one, you will create a folder backend, and inside a file db.json. Right? This is what we did now. In the db.json, in db.json, in db.json, mention below. So we will write something like this. Open brace, close brace. Everything will be between this object. In this object, for example, you want to write it with movies. Then movies, colon, and array. And inside this array, how many movies you are now go, each movie will be object. Is it clear, sir? This is what we did, right or not? Now, we are going to see real time also. Don't worry. The same, once you understand the flow of the CRUD application, the same one, instead of using JSON server, I will use Firebase. Okay. So that the from Firebase real time database, whenever you upload it, it will store it in Fire database, and to get it from Fire database, you can do. Okay. The basic React is over. If anyone wants to apply for jobs, you can apply it, sir. This course gonna take another 2 weeks. It's like by mid of April, it will be over. Okay. We need to cover Redux. We need to do project. We need to do some more projects. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Title, something, okay, XYZ. Z2, Z3. Each one also will have ID to uniquely identify one ID, two ID, three. This is the basic line in the db.json. Okay. Okay. Now, someone asked it like need to understand where to use async await. Async await, you need to understand it, sir. Here, wherever you want to use promises, there only instead of dot then notation, you can use something called async a bit. It's like the another way of dealing the promises. Okay, someone asked it. Yeah, we will do the final project also, and then after this, after the db.json backend is over, now run db.json by, what is the command? JSON server db.json dash dash watch. Then endpoint will be created. One endpoint named movies will be created. Localhost 3000 is URL na. In that URL slash movies, one endpoint will be created. Slash movies or slash books or whatever you give. This is the backend logic, sir. Now after, create a React project. Create a React project in another folder. Another folder using width. Okay. Till now any doubt, sir? Till now any doubt, sir? No. Now let's go here. Let me show you the whole project. Let's run it. If I go here, I just made it a small bit change. Now you can see it here. Okay. You can go here. You can write it, add in a movie. Now here I'm adding movie name. Hmm. Some image. I'm taking some image, sir, which is incredible. I'm taking. Paste. Incredibles 2. And here 2015. Now enter. What will happen? Add it. If I want to delete anything, delete. Okay. And if I want to read is nothing but you are showing all the things on the screen. Or if you want to update, if you click on this pencil icon, see only those elements are coming in the same form. In the same form, only those are coming. Now I'm changing the title as Incredibles 3 and submit. Huh? Submit. Why Incredibles 3 is not changed? 22. Some Axios error happened. Okay, I think put request is happening some error. Okay, I will show you anyway. First, how did I organized and how did I did the put and all. Let's go here. Open it here. Source. Open the app. Let me click here. Tree. Naresh IT. React.js. Sir, this is one extension named app form. Oops, sir. Sir, this is one extension, sir. Extension named React tree. Okay. If you want it, you can actually install one extension named React tree, which is, I will show you. Why it is not showing it. React tree. No, I don't think it's React3. What is the name? I just forgot. Live preview, live server. React tree. React tree. If you have this tree, sir, it will show you the flow of a application in the tree format. Okay. Is it clear, ma? And I will show you in the developer tools also. I will show you more and more things today. Okay. Now this one, if I have it, sir, if I just select anything, it will only show you the flow of a application. This is the flow of my application, sir. In my application, something named app.js is there. App.jsx is having two things. One is movie context. This movie context is the context provider. This one is having whole context. Okay. In this movie context provider is provided whole movie context to the movies. Okay. And inside the movies, we have something called forms also. Okay. Let's see how it works actually one by one. First, see this app.jsx. In app.jsx, movies I took, movies provider I took, and then inside the provider I put the movies. Any doubts in this? That means, sir, listen, that means for this movies provider component, movies provider is also component now. For this movie provider component, this movies will become child. Right or not? We will write it prop.children. Right? Right, Nama? And at the same time, whatever this provider is providing, whatever this provider is providing, passing, those values will be available for the movies. Any doubts in it, sir? Any doubts in it, ma? No. Yesterday, I think we had some complexions like that. I mixed it forms and movies, now. So that's why I made it everything separate. Okay. You can deal state and the context using context API, or you can deal the same thing actually using Redux also. Different people will use different purposes. Okay. Now go here, movie context. In the movie context, what I did first, this is the movie context, sir. Let me show it to you. I created one context, create context. Context name is movie context. And then I created something use movie context, which will return use context. Sir, this is very interesting. You know what is this use movie context? Can anyone guess what is use movie context? What we will call anything which starts with use. What we will call? Is there any hook named use movie context, sir? Is there any hook named use movie context? And this is called custom hook. What it is called? You can create your own custom hook, sir. It's not a big deal. For example, I am writing it one hook. Listen, if I write it here, export const use Prasad equals to just in a case I'm writing it. Don't worry about it. If I write it here, const count comma set count equals to use state. And here, if I write it something 0, and here if I return count comma set count, what I did, sir, I just took one value and I just took one function to update that value, which is based on use state, and I gave that both the things to return. Now, anywhere in my program, if I use Prasad can be used the same way as use state. Okay. I don't need to initialize the value and I can take it now. If anywhere I want counter, sir, I will go to somewhere else and I can write it here wherever I went. Here I will write it like import use Prasad. And here I will write it like const count, comma, set count equals to use Prasad. Automatically use Prasad will be called from use Prasad count and set count will become and you and use. So it's like instead of using multiple uh, use effect, use state and everything again and again, people will create their own custom. Okay. So the logic is so simple. I have to call use effect and I will call some fetching API. And when the fetching API comes, how many values comes, that much I will update the counter. This is what the application do. And this kind of application I have to do multiple times. Now you can create a component, but each time different dependency is there. So instead of doing it, I will create one named use update something, some big value. Okay, use update counter based on API, something I will create. And that one, I will use in that one, I will use use effect and use state. And whenever I want to use next time, I will use directly use update something. I don't need to create it every time use effect and use state. Custom hooks. People will ask you how to create custom hooks. How did you create it a function? Same way you will create it. Okay. A function and a normal hook, it is same. Okay. Only the difference is, only the difference is normal function may return, may not return. Hook should return. Whatever the hook returns, that will be used there. Is it clear, ma? You can create your own hooks. So try to create your own hooks. Anyway, now same way, what I did is directly I can use context everywhere. Okay, right? But instead of using it, I used use movie context and I returned use context with movie context. Okay. But if you don't want it, you can actually do the same thing. Remember, I'm removing use movie context here. Okay. Now, next one here, export movie. Here provider, and provider will have something called children. Provider will have something called children. Can anyone tell me what is this children for provider? Movies, very good. Earlier you have seen na in tree. This movies will become, this movies is nothing but the child, right? Children means inside whatever it is there only na. Okay, you can write it directly if you want it. Now this component. Now go here. Now in this, I took the movies, set movies, form open, set form open. Because yesterday for form if we take separately, movies if we take separately, form data has to, movie data has to pass to forms. And that's what we are having complexity. So I put all the fetching, all the movies data, form thing, everything outside only. Everything is in the context now, right? Now in the context only, I used Axios, I get the movies, I set the movies, and I did something called post method, and we did delete method, and delete method I did catch errors also, just managed, and then we did open if the form is open, set form open true, and close if the form open close true. And this one, what are they providing? Movie context provider is providing this all. They are providing movies, form open, handle post, handle delete, open form, close form, everything. They are providing it to children. They are providing it to children. That means anyone in their children can take anyone from this box. Right? It's like the same example I stand by. I put a box here and the box chocolates are there. Anyone can come and take it. Okay. Now the context API, this movie context is okay. Now go here to movies. Inside the movies, inside the movies here, I put a button here, add new. Okay. Inside the movies, I put a button here, add new. And then here I put a whole movies.map and I just give the map whole movies. And here I gave it for movies here. Uh, Edit. Okay, I just passed it here. ID. I need to pass ID. Edit movie. Huh? If I pass M only whole movie data, I'm passing it. If someone click on edit, whole movie data, I'm passing it. If someone click on handle delete, they are passing the ID. Okay. So and what they are calling? They are calling here edit movie and handle delete. Now where is this edit movie? Here. Edit movie will take the movie and it will check the selected movie, set selected movie, and then it will open the form. Okay. And then go here. Then call here open form. Where is this open form? Open form is in the top here. Okay. I used something use movie context now. See, I used it here, use movie context. But now use movie context is not there because I deleted it. I just want to show you custom hooks. Use context. It works the same. Instead of use movie context, use context inside movie provider. Movie context. Both works in the same way. Okay. So then it will go to the open form. Where is this open form? Here. And in this open form, it is asking set form to open. Okay. Form will be opened, sir. Okay. Now, whenever the form opens here, form will be opened. And then go here. Form is opened. And then here is form open, is close form, handle post, and movie, whatever the selected movie. Now, why we are doing this, whenever someone click on that pencil symbol, automatically form should fill with this. So instead of taking the whole form events, yesterday, like one person asked me, like dealing with each and everything with the zero index, one index is not a right idea. It's true. So instead of that, what we do in the old method, every element we will create their own state value. Okay. Now go here. It will take this all value in the form, sir. I took for input. See, go here, complete form data here. And I just took it the whole form data. Now I took here form data ID, title, poster, year. Directly I took and initially, if the movie data is already there, set movie data is there. See, I'm taking the selected movie na. Whenever the guy selected, whenever I guy click the pencil, selected movie will happen na. If selected movie is there, if movie is there, then automatically fill the data. Fill the data with movie.id, movie.title, poster, and year. And that's why you will get the same data. Automatically, when you clicking, you will get automatically filled data. Then next, if you did any handle change, we will see it now. So here, whenever someone is changing it, we did already forms, sir. In the forms I showed you earlier, whenever someone changing it, it is calling the same method, and here it is taking it one event, and if the based on event, it is taking the name and value, and it is giving it into set form data. So if I change the name, only the name value and the name both will be taken and will be inserted into the form data. It will keep the remaining data same. Same way, if I click on password will be changed. If I click on some other, sorry, if I click on any movie URL, only movie URL will be changed. So like this, on change, whenever you are changing it, whole data will be changed. And whenever click on submit, then go here in the submit method here. Now, yeah, if I use the submit method, sir, on submit here, go here. Where is this form? Form. On submit, handle submit. Now go up and here I used handle submit. Whenever I'm handling submit, I call something called handle post and I'm passing the form data. I'm passing the form data to the post method. Passing the form data to the post method. Now this is interesting, sir. I am using handle post in two ways. I'm using handle post for two ways. One is based on the data. One is based on the data. Second one is based on the ID. See, for example, here, if I click on add new, which method is calling when I click on submit handle post only? If I enter the details, for example, if I click on this and do also, now also it should go for handle post only, right? Right or not? In both the ways, handle post only. But this time it is updating. It will go with put request. Earlier it will go with post request. How did I do? Go here. And this one approach we will see. This is the basic tree logic. Okay. And if you want to see in more depth, sir, actually, everyone go here. I think you all know there is something called developer tools. Do you guys remember developer tools? Same way, you can have in Google Chrome, you can have extensions. Do you guys know what are extensions in Google Chrome? Did you guys install anywhere? Same like how you are having Play Store in your phone, Google also have something called Web Store. Google have Web Store. Like not only Google, every browser will have their own Web Store. This is Chrome ka Web Store. Now in the Web Store, type it here, React Developer Tools. Type here, React Developer Tools. React Developer Tools and install it. It's already installed in me. Install it. It will be useful to check it like how the website, how the website contains different components and all. For example, if I go to any website, imagine I'm going into Netflix. Okay, in dark mode here in incognito, these things will not work. If I go to Netflix, now can you see here? Automatically mine this symbol came. That means this site is actually built using React. If any website I got it here like this, that means this site uses the React. Now, if I go here, I can say it like this page is using the production build of React. Now I want to use the components and all. What are they used? Go here, right click, inspect. And here in the inspect arrow, here you will see two things, components and profiler. Components and profiler. Redux is separate. Redux tool also will be there. I will show you Redux developer tools. Components and profiler. Go with components. Now see how they manage the components. What they did, each and everything they will show you here. completely something called helmet provider. In that they provide context provider, and they did have some end component, and again they did context provider. They did something called an generic route provider. So it went on. Okay, so many components are there. Now the same way, sir, if I go here and right click for my small project, I will show you. Right click, components. Now see what it contains. Everything is inside the app. Everything is inside the, and it will show you here down the app, what it contains. You can actually see it here, sir, down. The app contain create root, okay, which is the main one, if you remember, right? Index.jsx. Now inside this app, you are having a movie provider. Movie provider. This movie provider has the children named movies, and this movie provider is using hooks, state hook, and it is using state hook named movie, state hook named forms open, and it is using one use effect. And you can check it like in the state hooks, what states it is updating. It is taking 4 elements also, because here in movies the state is updated. Whenever you update any state, sir, for example, triple R2, I am deleting it. Automatically, here it will be 3 become. Can you see it here? It will dynamically show you. Okay. And what is what? And rendered by. This one is rendered by the app, obviously. Okay. And what iska children? Iska children is movies. Iska children is movies. Now, if I go here inside the movie provider, again, context provider is providing. And in the context provider, what they are providing? That means what values they are giving into whole. See, for this whole, they are giving the values. Context provider is applicable to that add new and this one whole they are providing it. And what they are providing here, the values are close form open, handle post, handle delete, movie sky array, and the open form function. These things they are providing it. And inside the movies, again, inside the movies, they are using context. They are using the context close form and all, and they are having some state which is selected movie. And then in the form, inside the movies, form is there, and the form is taking it each and everything. Okay, you can actually see each and everything. You can go here, you can check it more and more. You can check it here, log and all. Selected element. We will see the suspense and all later. Lazy loading. Now I can see it. What is happening where and where. If you want to click the C. And if you click here, log, it will log it into, it will actually give you complete log detail. Why, what happened? It's not working. Now, anyway, now this is basic, sir. Now, if you want to see profiler is also very important. Go here. Profiler will tell you how much time it's taking it for rendering. For each and every action, how much times happen, how many times rendered, how much performance, everything it will take care of you. Okay. These things are very, very important, sir. Sir, lazy loading, suspense, okay, or forward ref, kind of some advanced topics are there. This all will be covered with Redux. Okay, don't worry. Now, now here, let's start. Now, if I stop it, why it is not giving profiler? Oh, it is not giving much detail actually. Based on each and every comment, it should give every component, how much time happened and all. It will give the profiler. Once we have some other project, I will show you the profiler also. Okay. So that is how you will do, sir. Now, only one thing question we have is about edit. Okay. Let's go with the line by line. First, there are always two methods. One going from top to bottom, one going from bottom to top. The reverse approach. Always go with reverse approach, which is easy and 100% safe. You click a button instead of checking it from the button, check it top. Now here I clicked something, sir. Any doubt, sir? No. When I checked it here, what will happen? Edit movie and it is passing the movie details. Go here, go to edit movie and it is passing the movie details. And in the movie details, it is doing two things. It is doing two things. First one, they set the selected movie. So now selected movie will become our movie. The selected movie will become our movie. And then they are calling open form. They are calling open form. Now, whenever you click on open form, what will happen? I don't know. It is in the context API. So go to here, context API. In the context API, they rated one method open form will make it the set form open true. So form open value will be true. Okay. What will happen if the form open value will be true? Now go here. When form open value is true, is open will become true. What will become true? Is open. And at the same time, whatever the movie selected, it is movie. Now go to the form. In the form, sir, initially form open is true so that the form will appear. This whole form will appear. Because the form is open is true, this whole form will appear on the screen. Okay. Now here, now it will check it. Whenever your form started, it will check it like movie value is there or not. Because people may click add new, na? Add new also form open only, na? So form open may happen two times. One is whether they click pencil button or add new. If they click on add new, movie details will not be there. If the movie details are there, then that particular here use effect get the respective form data for that particular movie ka ID, movie ka title, movie ka poster, movie ka year. It is updated with the movie. If the movie is changed, automatically it will also change. Okay. Now only if the movie is there, it will work. Else it is normal. It is empty value only. See, initially poster value is empty, title value is empty, year value is empty. Any doubt, sir? Any doubts till now, ma? And I'm 100% sure if you can understand this project, almost you can do React. Now go down. Next. Okay, sir. It is opened. Now in the form, people will enter some detail. Okay. And if here one close button is there, if I click on close, automatically form open will be false and form will be closed. I don't need to check it up. And here I used everywhere something called tailwind. And that's why see, tailwind does not use any other things except class names. Tailwind does not bring any components. Okay. Tailwind is a utility library. Now go here. Go here. Now go here. Here. Now I'm taking it on change. Whenever on change is happening it, I'm doing it form data here. And I will go here in the on change. I'm directly setting form data. I'm directly setting the form data. Sir, when the movie is available, I can't set the form data directly. Why? People will change, na? What is the update logic? Whenever people change, only form data has to be changed. Sir, you can put directly set form data here only, na, because movie is available. No. Movie will appear. Then people will change. Once the change happened, then form data will be updated. Now, where the change happen in the handle change. Whenever someone doing on change, handle change will come. In that change will happen, and I will update the data into set form data. I will update the data into set form data. Any doubt, sir? Any doubt, sir? No. Form data is updated, sir. Now, now, after the form data is updated, and I will click here submit button. Go here, submit, and then handle submit will come. Handle submit will stop it, prevent default. That means I don't submit directly, and it will go to handle post. What it is going? Handle post, and it is taking the whole form data. Form data means ID, movie name, ID, title, poster, year, and on close. On close means it will close the form. Till now, any doubt, sir? No. Now we are going into handle post with the data. Go to handle post. Handle post is inside the provider. In the provider, they are checking the handle post, and it will take this post data. Okay, and they will check it. If is there already a movie name, if is there already a movie name with that respective ID, post data ka ID and this ka ID, it will check it. If already they are having the same name, find will find the first element, right? If they are having the same ID, like already my ID is 23, sir. If already on the 23 some movie is there, obviously if I click on update, it will be there, na? Right or not? Right? Now, if it is there, sir, then it will take it and it will check it existing movie. And inside the existing movie, it will call with that localhost 3000 slash movies slash. It will do this here put. See, put will take it two things. Get will not take anything, sir. Only URL. Okay. And then delete will take URL with ID. URL with ID. Post will take URL and post data. And put will take URL with ID and post data. Specifically, which ID you want to change and what is the data you want to change. It will update it, and whatever the results it came, and those results will be matched with the updated movies, sir. Okay. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts, sir? No. It will come the updated movies. Then next set movies are updated, and then same thing will happen with post. If it is not there, it will go for post. Now let's go here. Let's do the update. And why update is not working? It should work. When I tested, it worked. Come here. A bit. See, try it. Try it a bit. My point is, you start to practice it. I will give you the whole code now. You start to do it. I will give you more projects also. See this first, try to do on your own. You will stuck somewhere. And then check it where you stuck. Okay. If it is coming, it's not rule like you have to do in the same way. Try it different ways, ma. And you have always a help. You have AI helps. Go and try to use the AIs, but don't copy paste the code. Understand different scenarios, how you can manage it. Okay. Now here I got the details. Details came. If I change it to 3 and if I click on submit, now here I got it error. Now error updating movie. So updating movie, I got it error. So it went inside. So let's check it. What is the error here? Go to movie context. Console.log log post data, comma, existing movie. Now go here. Again, pencil, Incredibles 3. See, I got the post data. What I'm posting it, ID value is nothing. Okay, I'm not posting it here, ID value, anything here. This is the problem. ID value yesterday I generated randomly, na? Go to forms. Input type equals to number. Why it is not printing it? This movie is having an ID na? Go here, db.json, sir. In backend, db.json. See, Incredibles 2 is not having any ID. 25. Now go here. I will print ID also here only. Now go here. Control C. Control C. Now see 25 came and I will change it into 3. Then it is updated. Incredibles 3. Earlier ID it did not take. Now it will take the IDs. If I want to add a new element also, then what? If I click here, add new, it is coming it normally. Then ID, if I click on add new also, ID should come na. Please notes on web store. What is web store, Shital? I did not get. Sir, yesterday I think I tried something ID with random na. Try to bring it ID generated randomly, or you can take it here. Whole array, you can take it directly. Context API is there. Now using context API, take the whole array and then update it with one value ID automatically. Okay. If they click on add new, make it updated one. Extension you used. Okay. Now, sir, understand web store. Okay. There are so many extensions. I used something called React Developer Tools. Go here and you can check it up. Any React code. So many websites built with React code. Like for example, there is something called freefrontend.com, which is my favorite. Okay, why? No, not this. Free code camp, I think. See, they also used React. And if I go here and I can check it up, now right click, inspect. Now go here, components, components. And here you can see what components they used. They are using it C, N, and it will show you what that components will contain. Sir, here NC is coming now. NC means actually you don't know the exact names. When it is completely don't know names, it will say anonymous. If it knows the names, but it cannot exactly show here, some security issues are there. It will show you some alphabets. Okay. Now here it is having an something called I as component. Now inside the I, it is having it children as a function, and this one is giving with consumer. It is having too much nestations. It is having something on transition complete to some values are going on. Go here. Now see how much nested you want to go. You can check it that much nested, sir. Like whether the website is using Redux or not, or context provider or not, you can actually check it from where to where it is going on. If it is a small website, like for example, you went to uh, GitHub, sir. In github.com, I checked something with React e-commerce. our main project is also e-commerce only. So someone did e-commerce React, and then I will open their app, and then I will right click here. I will go here, inspect. I will here right click. I will click here components. And now they used something called app. In the app, completely they put something called, they used something called store. Can you see the store? This persister store. Persisters are nothing but here observables. That is a different concept anyway. But here store is nothing but Redux. Store is nothing but Redux. Now again, they are using context provider is also to provide the whole context. So store they used, in the store they will store everything, and then using context API they are sharing it to everyone. Store and subscription. Subscription is for the observable. That is a different case. You don't need any subscription here. Sir, here how they are doing it. Understand the store concept. It's like how the Redux will work. Redux will store all the elements in one store. Okay. Same like how we store everything into one box here, context provider. Same way there, instead of context provider, we will call it store. Store not only contains the elements, store contains its state, store contains state updates, store contains actions also. Okay. So each and everything, if you want to directly take it anything from the store, you cannot take it directly. You have to call an action, and the action will trigger into the store and will bring some data. Okay. These kind of concept, one cycle is there. We will see it in Redux. Okay. Now, in the same way here, if I go profiler, uh, it is not working because profiler is in development mode. It is in production mode. In development environment, you can check the profilers. Anyway, we are also going to create it something similar. We are going to create it something similar e-commerce website only. Go here, check it someone else. Go here, right click, inspect components, and they used what hooks they used also. Use memo something kind of ones. Okay. And then components, IT, GT, content provider, they are providing some kind of filters. So if you have it in a higher level of understanding, sir, you can able to actually recreate the people what they did. What they did in the, you can do recreation. You can do your own. Okay. Same way, sir, here also. Like for example, in real-time websites also, do the reverse engineering. For example, I went to Flipkart. Flipkart. When I go and click here camera, the camera page is list is opening, and here if I click on this one, that camera page will open now. How it is opening, sir? If I go here, right click here in the network tab, you can see it. If I opened this, I can see here it called one API. If I click on this, I can see the API link here. See the API. This API, it called some post request, and it gets some details, and those details only it will print, which is an internal API. See, you got my point, sir? They have their own internal API, and that API they called, everything works with APIs only. If you want to see someone's API, you can actually click right click, and in the inspect, developer tools are so powerful, sir. In the inspect, you can actually check it their network, and in the network, whatever the API they are passing it, they will see. See something called event batch. They are using it, and if I click here, Okay, it's not accessing, problem accessing. Okay, click here, right click, network. Whatever the requests are there, you can see this request. Okay, and those details will be printed there. If I click on add to cart, what will happen? One request, one API request will happen. If I click on login, one thing will happen. So everything, what API requests happen, you can check it in sources, sir. Okay, clear, ma? You can check it in network. Sources will have all the source. Understand the developer tools. Sources will have complete the files, whatever the files here. Actually, you cannot see it here because they put restriction, but your files you can see. If I did one application, I can actually see. The main index one. Only the problem is React when they are taking into browser, it will change now. So go here, src. In the srcc, app, JSX, form, whole my code is there, right or not? If someone sees my website, they can try it. But when it goes to the production, it will change. Okay, you will make it disappear. And then if you go here, network we discussed, performance will explain you. If you record it, it will tell you the performance of the website. Okay, how much good the performance of the website, how much load and all. And memory will give you different memories. Application will give you local storage or session storage, all fetching, everything, how much time it is taking it, any cookies and all. And Lighthouse is actually mostly used for. If I click on Lighthouse, Lighthouse will load the page and will check it how your page will render. Now, for example, in in mobiles, how my web page will render, how much time it will take, everything it will check it. It will only open all the pages, and then it will say performance wise what are the mistakes I did, and those mistakes it will tell you, and it will you can actually rectify it. Okay. Here, what is the problem? Chrome extensions. Try auditing the page in incognito mode from the Chrome profile without extensions. Yeah, maybe the extensions are stopping it. That is okay. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts, sir? Today, take this code, okay, and try to first download this code. Like you can get it from my GitHub, and then try to do it. Try to, you know, uh, run it, and then give your own data, and then check it like you can able to make it better or not. Now tomorrow, I want everyone to do CRUD application. But one thing, sir, if you are using JSON server, I cannot see your CRUD application. Tomorrow I will change it into Firebase. That is okay. But I want you to do it. Okay. And if you get it any output, go with a screenshot or something, or whatever you did, share that your GitHub URL in the group so that the other people also will help. Okay. But I want book, not the movies, book details. Adding a book, deleting a book, something, reading all the books, how many books are there, and at the same time, updating a book. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, ma? No. Try it out, and I'm committing it. Now onwards, every class is important. The next 2 weeks, then it will be enough for you to get it. Push, you, origin, main. Okay. If time is there, sir, see some kind of animated libraries are there. One animated library is called Framer Motion. sorry, React Framer React. Yeah, Framer only. This is the website. This is a React component one, which is kind of a three-dimensional one, some kind of newly animations one we will use. Try to see this one. You can able to get it nicely. Framer. Okay. Motion based, you will get so many components here. You can get so many components and so many motion values. Check it here how you can make it better. Okay. Sir, custom hooks, we will use it whenever you want to combine one, two hooks. For example, there is a scenario. See, there is a scenario where I need to fetch API, fetch API and count number of movies and update state value. This thing I need to do at so many places. So what is the original method? Original method is use effect. Here API logic. Okay. API logic, whether you use fetch or async a bit or whatever your wish. Then here I will do const something count, set count, set count, use state, and in this you will update the state value. Initially 0. You will write it here something set count. When this happened, when the API get it, you will update the count value with whatever the values you got movies dot length. This is a basic scenario, na? Right? Instead of doing this again and again and again, instead of doing this every day again and again, sir, we need to do it like, we will write it like const use uh, movies length, and I will create it something and I will do the same thing here inside this, and I will return count. So this also will do the state and effect only. But if next time, if someone write it here, if someone write here const count equals to use movie length, automatically it will only fetch, it will only get the details, it will only give you the movie length. Right or not? Are you getting my point, ma? This is called custom hook. You can create it with any name, but rule is so simple. It should start with use and it should return something. Any doubts, sir? No. If anyone is getting any errors, please mention in the group. The group I will be active. Okay, you can mention in the group what errors you are getting it.